welcome you to the WOCP TV, and I'm your host, Jasmine Farnham. I'm sitting here with Mr. MarK Carr, and he is a real estate broker, I should say, right, MarK?
Yes.
And how long have you been in real estate? And give us the name of your organization, your business.
It's called Chantior Real Estate, C-H-A-N-T-I-O-R, Chantior. I've been in business now for not too long, about 3.5 years.
Wow.
I was a sales agent with a different company. I don't want to say the name right now.
Okay, I understand. Don't give them any competition. Don't give them any free
I was a sales agent for about 2 years. Then I took the broker's exam, and then I decided I wanted to go on my own. And so this is where we are.
That was pretty fast.
Yes.
3 years.
I came in kicking the doors in, man.
You were hungry, ready.
I was hungry, I was starving. I said, you know what, I got to do something else. And this is it.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your previous background. Were you in sales prior to?
Kind of. I work for the hotel over there in JFK, and it's more like sales, you know, checking in the gas, helping out, you know, people traveling from overseas. And so it's more like sales, you know.
Okay.
So that's the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you transitioned into dealing with real estate, you did have some prior experience, if we want to be technical about it, because you helped guests and, you know, to their accommodations and so forth. So you already had that kind of swag that would allow people to feel comfortable with you.
Absolutely. And I always thought that I always basically thought this is something that I want to be in. I was just not in the right place at the right time. But after the hotel went out of business in 2008, I decided I wanted to change the page. And I could have went into the city and, you know, get a next job in a hotel. And I decided that, look, this is the time. I got to make that move right now. And I've always studied real estate. I actually never went to school and took the exam. I just went, studied the books, and took the state exam. And then I realized that I was doing it backward. So I had to go back to school and do the course.
Okay.
But, that's how I got into it. And you know, like I say, I enjoy it. I love it. I get up every day and I just want to do real estate.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay, my question to you, you said 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
That is shortly after the climate for real estate changed. How did you make it?
Exactly. When I came into business, everybody was getting out of the business. So I thought it was an opportunity for me, you know, because I guess it's more real estate for me to sell if everybody's getting out the door. I didn't saw it as a negative. I saw it as a positive. And so I went in there. I just pretty much learned on my own. There was nobody there to really kind of guide me. And everything was just trial and error. I had some bad deals, but after getting over those, you know, things started falling together, falling in place. And like I say, I decided that I really wanted to take it on my own. I'm always an entrepreneur. I've been in sales and business. I have a business in the World Trade Center. Just starting out, just doing little stuff here and there, but always trying to be an entrepreneur, doing my own business and working for myself. And I you know, this is right now on the ground stage, but I'm planning and getting it together and making some headways on it.
Okay.
The market is really soggy right now, but we're getting there, and we're just kind of doing a lot of rentals, and you know, hopefully things turn around. But you know, we're out there and we're trying to make it happen. Absolutely.
What's the ratio buyer to seller now? Is it a seller market or is it a buyer market?
Actually, it's a buyer's market, but the problem is that the inventory is very low right now. I don't know what's going on as far as sellers are not they're taking advantage of the I would say the short sale market. A lot of them doing some short sale on the property or the refinance and modification and so forth. So they're doing that.
Why are they doing short sales?
Short sale is pretty much when a homeowner cannot afford to keep the property anymore. And so that's an option. The government has certain options right now with the new law that allow them to sell the property short. They could even give the property back in what they call the deed in lieu of foreclosure. Or they could remodify the mortgage so they could actually kind of tailor it to fit their budget.
So this will save them from bad credit
Exactly.
negative on their credit report.
It saved them from some bad credit. Also, it does affect the credit somewhat, but it doesn't damage it like a foreclosure would normally do. And so it does kind of restructure their finances if they let the property go. You know, it's a good thing.
Do they walk away with any profit, or is it advantageous for someone to do a short sale if they find themselves in dire straits?
Absolutely. I think that it's the best move to do a short sale if you figure that this house is going to take you down with it. You know, might as well you let it go, kind of restructure your finances, and then, you know, after 2 years or so, the credit repairs itself, as long as you start paying the rest of the bills on time and meeting all of those obligations, you could actually go ahead and repurchase again after the, you know, the struggle. So it's a good thing. Let it go, and, you know, foreclosure, you know, could stay in your credit for a mighty long time. In a short sale, it actually forgive the debt, and it actually kind of like take you out of that situation, and you can do the restructuring. That's pretty much what it does. So it's very important to do whatever is necessary to kind of save that credit.
Home ownership now is more about living the American dream or investing?
It's both. It's both. From my advantage point, I think that it's for some, it's an investing you know, thing right now they're doing. I've seen a lot of people from out of town, from Chicago, from, you know, California, everywhere, calling here about property. So it is the thing to do right now as far as investing. Now, as far as the American dream, I think it's still one of the things to do, to own a home in this country and to, you know, to live the American dream.
Wow,
that's
but
a good thing.
from I'm a tenant, still a tenant.
Right.
But 30 years. But then when I look at it too, you know, I've been a tenant for that and longer. Could have had my own home paid off by now, you know. So the mindset for tenant owner, you know, renters and owners, what would you say to someone who's like me? I'm you know, as a tenant and looking to buy their first time home. What should they be engaging in?
I seen people walk in the door here and pretty much just came straight out and said, I don't want to own a home. You know, it bugs me, but that's, you know, everybody is not the same. You know, some people just don't want that responsibility of owning a home, being responsible for the mortgage, the taxes, the water bill, and some people just rather just rent. You know, just what they want to do. But I think owning a home is a really, really great thing, especially a family with kids, and, you know, you have that peace of mind that this is your home. You know, you're sticking the keys in your own door. It is great. It is great. I think it's a really good thing. You know.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. I will wrap up and allow you to tell the viewers where they can find your real estate office, and also any email contact or anything that you would like to give. You're free to do so.
Well, yeah, it's Chantior Real Estate at 219 Lewis Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11221, Bedford Stuyvesant. We're between Quincy Street and Lexington Avenue. And you can contact us at Chantior, Chantior, R-E, Chantior at gmail.com. Send everything there, and you know, we'll respond and we'll get back to you. All right, but this is a place to be, and we're gonna take this place like a star, pretty much.
Awesome. I want to thank you as a neighborhood business in my neighborhood, which is Bed-Stuy.
Right.
We're going to do a pan out so people can actually see the lovely office that you have. We'll get some front footage for you.
Right.
And we want to just welcome you because we know you're new to the business and also new to the community. And we thank you for helping us with our economics here.
And thank you, Jasmine, for stopping by. Go ahead and take a look around. It's very nice. We actually gut renovated the building, and it was old in the wall, but we did a great job here.
You did a fantastic job.